Ron Harris here from MuscleDevelopment.com. Coverage of the 2023 Arnold Classic, brought to you by High Tech Pharmaceuticals. Here at the Mutant booth with Dusty Hanshaw, tremendously popular pro bodybuilder, strong man, all around good guy.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
First of all, Dusty, I'm going to start with that Masters Olympia question. Why? Because I'm old and I like to talk about the Masters Olympia. I'm excited it's coming back. Have you even thought about it? I know you're a pro, and I think are you old enough to do it?
I am old enough. I'm 41.
No, you're not old enough. You're not old enough to do it.
I look way old enough. That's for damn sure.
You have to be 45.
But there is good news, because if I was going to do it, or I was old enough, I still would not be doing it.
Okay.
But I am excited because there are some awesome guys coming back, and I heard Johnny's doing it, so that makes me excited.
Yeah.
That's going to be awesome.
So as for you, you're retired since when?
2017. It wasn't really. It was time to focus on the things that paid better for me, which I was always a guy who turning pro was kind of the end of the line, and then get into marketing the bodybuilding side. So fortunately, unlike a lot, I was very clear on my role in bodybuilding. It was not to be winning shows or even knocking on the door to win shows.
Well, I think it's safe to say you've made more of an impact and gotten a lot more people into bodybuilding and interested in bodybuilding than most pros. That's how I see it.
That was kind of how I looked at it, is because I think, as much as we're all fans of the top guys, it's hard to relate with, where when you see someone like me, it's like, well, if he can do it, so can I. I mean, there's really nothing, all it is effort and time. So I thought that was a good avenue, because no one was confused. Even when I was coming up, I think people were crossing their fingers for me, like, if you get the right show, you might win,
And I like the messages you put out on social media. People are getting way too fancy with the training now.
Oh yeah.
It was at a back shot you put up a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
Said it was just built with a lot of heavy slag iron, a lot of rows. I think you listed the exercise. It was nothing crazy fancy, but that's a message that I think is important to get out there, that hard training with heavy free weights, that's how you build a physique. It's not some wacky banded reverse grip, cable fly thing.
Yeah, creating magical movements. Right. I've never understood. I mean, at the end of the day, it's gravity. So let's do what we do with gravity, keep it simple, and that to me has always been the best way to grow. And we all try to drift away from time to time, and as soon as you want to see the size come, you just slip back in. Like, I know someone behind us here that might know a little
Oh my goodness.
about that.
I'm listening.
No, I'm bringing you in. You've come in, you get brought in because we have Miss Olympia here, so what are you going to do?
Special guest star. I had no idea. Well, I was looking for you, but you weren't here. So.
Look at this, we just drug her in like that's what I do.
Three-time? Four-time?
Let's call it 4.
4, right?
Let's call it 4.
Is it 5?
Let's call it
4.
4
is coming, okay.
Let's call it
You want to call it 10? I'll call it 10, I don't care.
11 then.
So here with Andrea Shaw. Now, you didn't watch the show. I know you saw some clips later. Were you there last night?
No.
You and me eating dinner.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
In the good life.
Come on, man. The carbs came back. I had to go.
Okay, that's fair. But from what you saw, it's a very exciting show.
Very.
It's looking to come down to 3 very different, I shouldn't say 3 very different physiques, because Samson and Andrew are both very aesthetic but huge guys. Nick Walker's just a freak. If you're judging, which physique out of those 3 would you go with? If you're I know, they're going to hate you if you don't say it's them. Okay, so you're not afraid, Dusty. Who would you pick?
So when I watched, what I saw is from the front, I immediately looked at Andrew and was like, whoa, that's it.
From the back,
But from the back, once Nick turned around, I was like,
Nick from
Nick
the back.
has to win. The detail, and his mom came by. His mom came by the booth yesterday, and we were doing a live podcast. And it was so great, because she started out, she's like, he's going to win. And then a couple minutes, we kind of nudged her a little longer, and she said, well, to be honest, it's Nick's stage, and they're all lucky to be there. They're guests. And I was like, there it is. But when they turned around, that's how I felt. I mean, top to bottom, Nick was lights out from the and the side. He was
so sharp from the back. He really was. I was impressed. His hamstring development.
Well, let's talk about mutant athlete Sean Clarita. I think he might be beating 2-time Mr. Olympia, 100 pounds heavier, Big Ramy. It's looking like it could very well go that way. Wouldn't that be something? I mean, I don't see Sean in the fight for the win, but for him to be, say, 4th place and beating Big Ramy at 300 pounds?
He's making a statement.
Wouldn't that be something?
He's making a very strong statement, and that's the thing about him. People underestimate Sean. But that's his superpower. I've said that all weekend long. That is his superpower, because he will take it and he will use it, and he will let it drive him. This is not the last time he's going to be on that stage. Yeah.
We were looking, and what we saw from the pictures was, alone, Sean is the athlete. If you're just looking at him by himself, There's literally
Jose,
nothing missing.
you're Jose's friend. Jose said by himself he's the winner.
Very complete.
Yeah, no, for sure. And then what it really came down to is once you put them side by side, it's very hard to ignore. But it's one of those things, I don't think anyone would have freaked out if he was in that last call out.
Absolutely.
Because he's so well put together, you know. So I think if anything else, between Sean and then obviously, you know, Hadi and Derek at the Olympia, we've really seen that maybe this weight number we get so excited about doesn't mean what we used to think it meant.
We care about complete package. The athlete who pays attention to the most details is really the one that that plays.
Maybe a woman who's 4'8" and 80 pounds could be pushing you for the title this year. No, there's no.
I'm the most complete, brother.
You are the most complete. I'm saying there's no. I don't think female bodybuilding has a version of a Sean Clarita.
No.
He's a unique specimen.
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
We'll wrap it up with you, Andrea, because you know you're going into your 4th title possibly this year. Wings of Strength would also be your 4th.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
4 for 4.
I mean, let somebody else win once in a while. I'm not sure you hear that, but no.
No.
Screw that. This is a competition, man.
It is. It is.
And it's a brief window of time. You're not competing forever. Win as much as you can, right?
That's it. That's it.
So where are you at? I mean, you're looking great. This is your off season. Did you get a little break after the Olympia, or was it right back into the grind?
I got about maybe 3 weeks off,
Okay.
and then back down to business. But I've got guest posings coming up, so that's where you want to be as sharp as you can for guest posing. Because as you know, June is coming quick, so that's when prep officially starts for me, is in June.
Yeah, because so Olympia is November 7th. When's Wings of Strength?
September the 30th.
Oh, okay.
So we'll be cracking right at 12 weeks.
Time flies, doesn't it?
Oh man, and I'm like, but you know what? I'm ready.
Yeah,
I'm ready, and we're back in Orlando, which I'm excited about. But I'm hoping we go back to Vegas. I would love to see an East-West.
I think it's going to be every year Orlando, Vegas.
I would love that. I would love that. I think that'd be great. Yeah, but I'm ready. If we were ready today, after this atmosphere, put me some tan on and give me a suit. I'm ready to go.
MZ Pretty Muscle on Instagram, guys. Is the MZ like a Miz, or does it stand for something?
No, it's a Miz.
Okay.
Just wanted to be a little different.
Somebody probably already took the MS thing, right?
Possibly.
Cool. Well, guys, thank you so much. Dusty Hanshaw, 3-time Ms. Olympia and Wings of Strength champion. Probably win a bunch more before it's all said and done. She's like the. I know you hate being called the Ronnie Coleman of women's bodybuilding, because.
I don't mind it.
But he was very dominant for many.
I don't mind it.
Those of us who were there for Ronnie's era, I don't use that term lightly.
Exactly.
And you are that dominant. So, Dusty, Andrea, thank you so much. Guys, the finals are coming up very soon, so check that out, all our coverage. And of course, Monday morning, we'll be doing live wrap-up with Giles Thomas on Power Hour. Monday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. Definitely check that out. For Ron Harris, thanks for watching.